kids may insist that the perfect place to do their homework is on the floor in front of the TV, parents and teachers agree that having a quiet place to study really works best. But designing one doesn't mean you have to hold back on style. We're at the Cohen House on Long Island, New York, to help solve this problem for Sophie and her mom, Deborah.
Hi, my name is Sophie, and this is my room. This is my bed. This is my desk where I like to do my homework. And this is my chair where I like to read.
When I decorated Sophie's room, she was just 4 years old, and I picked nice muted colors.
Now that I'm turning 10, I want my room to have more bright colors like hot pink and bright blue.
I think we need a room makeover.
Good Housekeeping lifestyle editor Sarah Lyle and I were up for a challenge.
Hi.
Hi, you must be Deborah.
Yes.
And you're Sophie.
Yeah.
I'm Rebecca Coles, and this is Sarah Lyle, the lifestyle editor of Good Housekeeping magazine.
Hi,
and
guys.
Sophie, we
Nice to
understand
meet you.
you have a room that you'd like made over. Can you show us your room?
Sure. So, this is my room. What do you think?
I think it's kind of sweet.
It is, but I see what you mean. It's not very colorful, is it?
No.
No. Well, we are going to bring in some bright colors and really fun this place up. We've got some fun craft projects that Rebecca and Deborah and Sophie and I are going to do together a little bit later. I also think that we could probably reorganize the furniture in here and change the layout of the room, and it'll work better for you. Are you guys open to that?
Yeah.
This is going to be our accent wall. We're going to paint this wall a different color. Are you open to that
Nice.
too?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, first thing, we have to move out the furniture. So everybody grab a piece and let's go. So this is gonna be our accent wall, and the reason why we're only painting the one wall is because it's so much faster and easier, and you're gonna get the exact same amount of pop and definition. And this is gonna be Sophie's new study wall. We're gonna have her stationed right here.
She'll love that.
I know, well, and it's gonna be a pretty summer dragonfly blue. I went ahead and dusted your walls because you don't want anything on them that would cause the paint not to adhere. Then our next prep step is putting down drop cloth. Not a plastic one. Plastic ones can be dangerous because you can slip while you're walking on it or, you know, on your ladder. We've also masked off the parts of the wall that we don't want to paint. So in this case, it's the baseboard, it's the corners of the wall, and we've removed the outlet covers, so you don't even have to worry about that. This is great. It's fresh air. It's no VOC, so you're not gonna get those fumes that you get from a lot of paints.
Oh, that's terrific, because Sophie and my husband have allergies.
Oh, well, you know what? She'll be able to sleep in here tonight with no problem.
Great.
All right, well, let's get going. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Sophie, it's our turn to do a really fun craft. This is so easy and it's so cool. I think your friends will really like it. These are pencil and pen holders. I noticed you had a lot on your desk.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do something that matches your room that's really fun. So what you need to do is dig through your recycling bin and take out like the tin cans that soup and fruit come into. We washed this out, we took off the label. Then we've got all these really cool decorative papers. So why don't you pick out a paper that you really like and we'll put that around the can.
Well, I really like this one because I love hearts.
Okay, well that's easy enough. So what we want to do is measure the can, and I'm going to make a mark right there. I'll do the same thing on this side, and then I'm going to have you cut this out. The next thing we're going to do is we need to wrap the paper around the can. So that's really easy. So why don't you line it up, and we'll just take a little piece of tape and secure it, and go ahead and roll her up. And for that side, because we don't want tape, let's do some glue stick, okay? Be real generous. There you go. Ha! Take a look. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You did an excellent job. That's gonna look great on your desk.
Well, while we are waiting for the paint to dry, we're gonna do a super easy craft. Anyone can do it. It's basically a way to dress up a plain, simple corkboard. So that's what we start with. We start with our corkboard, and we have some fabric here, and it feels sort of like burlap. So you turn your corkboard over, because obviously you don't want to cover the back, and we take our staple gun and we do an anchor here. Just stretch the fabric so that it's tight across the front, and you do another one here. Okay, so now we will just, do you want to be the staple gunner or the puller?
Sure.
Side tight. Okay, are you ready for the reveal?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks terrific.
I think we did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And it only took a couple of minutes. The trick to hanging it is just snipping out the hooks that come on the back of the bulletin board. And then that way it's just as easy as nailing a couple of nails into the wall, and it'll be gorgeous on Sophie's new blue wall.
Okay, here's another great idea. You take plain thumbtacks, add a few pretty petals, and look how fun that is. Let me show you how to do it. What you need, of course, is some pretty colors of felt. Is there anything that you really like here?
I like this one.
Okay, you pull that one out. So I've already made this for you. What I want you to do is trace around that stencil, and then I'm gonna have you cut it out. So here's how you're gonna put it together, Sophie. So what you're gonna do is take like the base like you have here, this is purple. You can add another layer like so. You take a tack, you know, a thumbtack,
Yeah.
push it through the center, comes out the back. Isn't that sweet? Or if you wanna have some fun, you can really make some fancy little petals, but you can do this in all sorts of shapes, colors, and have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Wanna keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
We made another fun project for Sophie's room, and I'm just gonna show you how we did it. It's also just super duper simple. So let's spell these out. So as you can see, they're basically photos that either you can take or you can go to a website like Flickr.com and print out individual letters like we have here. Just make sure that the photos say some rights reserved. It's a way to infuse personality, add a little clever, you know, touch to the room. Totally fun, totally easy, and really, really inexpensive.
Sophie, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Take a look. Take a look. Do circles.
Turn around. Look at it. Take it all in.
I love it.
Do you?
I'm so happy.
Is it perfect?
Yeah.
Remember how your mom and I painted this accent wall? It's
Yeah.
a pretty blue, your favorite color. And now you can sit at your revamped study station and look at your favorite color and this bulletin board.
How cool is that?
Your mom
made it.
I made it.
She did. She totally did. And look, and you made these push pins with Rebecca, and you made these adorable little pencil cups. And this is another little neat trick we did. We covered your desk with a clear piece of plexiglass, so that way you can slide in all of your photos and your little fun stuff, and that way it won't clutter up your workspace. Look at your bedding. What do you think?
Love it.
Do you really?
Cool, right? And this is pretty neat too. This is totally reversible, so you will never get bored with it. Okay, look that way.
What does that say?
Sophie.
Cool, huh?
Check out the cool pulls.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
And then check out those lights on your wall. They're flower lights, and you can turn them on and off. Then you have a very functional yet fun magazine holder. It hangs from your closet door. You can put your notebooks and your magazines in there and keep them off the floor and off the surfaces.
Are you the luckiest girl in the world right now?
Yeah.
Well, I think your luck is about to get better.
So this is your big final year of elementary school, 5th grade, to get you ready for back to school. We hid a little something under here from Good Housekeeping. It's your very own personal mini notebook computer. And here, you want to hold it? And it's pink.
And it has a camera.
What are you saying?
Thank you so much.
Isn't
it great? Well, Sophie, we hope you love your new room.
I do.
And straight A's this year?
Yeah, of course.
This has been an absolute treat, and now Sophie is definitely ready for back to school with an awesome new room.